Greetings, gentlemen and gentlewomen. Welcome to my Let's Play Shadowrun Dragonfall Director's Cut number 22. I forgot to buy something and to sell something to Malit. Welcome back. What can I do for you? I'm in the market of something exotic. What kind of tech do you carry? Anything and everything. Need a new deck? Some software perhaps? I'm your girl. She taps a painted fingernail against the molded plastic of a data jack. Or maybe you're a rigger, like I am. Perhaps I can interest you in a new drone or two. It all sounds weird to me. Let's see what you've got. Now, first I'm gonna sell items, because I think I have a lot to sell. The Ares Predator goes. The AK-97 goes. The Apprentice outfit. No need for that anymore. And the Mossberg? I'm not sure. I'm not exactly sure. I think I have something like that. No, I have exactly that. Iger has it. I don't need the air barrier anymore. So I'll make a hell of money. Hell of a money. And I'm back to 2611 again. I need some programs. And I don't see the use of degrade, really. Erosion is way better in some regards. Killjoy. Haha. Does 1 AP to a single target. It costs me 1 AP. It's bullshit. Sniffer. Oh. Increase your chance to hit against the enemy I see and deckers by 20%. Oh. Nice. Suppression level 1. It's not enough. Firewall. Level 1. Creates 4 squares of firewall that causes 25 IP when moving through it. Wait, killer level 1? Didn't we have killer already? Yeah, killer level 2. A powerful attack program directed at one target, doing 100 IP damage. Yeah. Shield. Incoming damage from attacks is reduced by 15 for 4 rounds. That's good. That's good. I have use for that. Sure. And? I want to see all. Snow suppression level 2. This is quite sad. Oh. This is, I mean, if I was a rigger, I definitely would buy this one. Sundowner. Great, but we're not here for drones. Fuji Tech Savvy. Grants intelligence and decking and 5 armor. Industrial line jumpsuit. +1 intelligence +1 drone combat. Combat medic armor. This is good. Grants intelligence, move speed and biotech. It's even cheaper than the ones mentioned before. Although it's better. Golden Boy. Decking, drone combat, armor 6. Matrix barrier. Intelligence. Okay, that's it. That's it already. Don't I get to pick an ESP attack thing? Like, yeah, here. Execute assassin. Created assassin expert system program. Very good. Yeah, and I have the shield. Huh. Oh. Firewall could be interesting. Oh. Not that much. I think I got what I can get. That's it. Oh. Confirm. Now I'm gonna go and save again in front of the U-Bahn. Yeah, just wait for it. It's gonna take forever. Everybody had so much time. In front of our house, the police is in there, and they're talking to. They're negotiating in a quarrel between a blonde girl and an African man. I don't know what's going on there exactly, but tomorrow I will know by listening to rumors. And okay, I'm boarding the train. Yeah, I'm gonna clear Blitz depth. That's what I'm gonna do first. Let's see if it works. It's not like I hope that the ads technology quest can still be done. Setting depths, Drogenkippe. It might it be high up on anyone's list of places to avoid, but that's where you are heading. And you're going there alone this time. The last time you saw Blitz, he was carting his portable terminal over to Café Cheshire, presumably so that he could do his decking in the most comfortable environments possible. Like everything else related to the Drogenkippe, the U-Bahn train that services it is in poor repair. The car that you're riding in stinks like a chemical toilet on a hot day. On the floor near the doorway you catch a sight of a trampled lump of tattered fur. The longer you stare at it, the more convincing you become that you're looking at the remains of a long-dead squirrel. The train rumbles to a stop and the door slides open. Time to get this over with. Let me guess, it's outside it stinks as much as inside the train. In stash. Why is it in stash? Can I not equip Blitz with these things? That would be sad if I can't. Strength and willpower. I'm not needing that. Hyper. Accuracy is increased by 6% and increment damage by 3. Huh? Ah. Yeah, why not? Let's do this. Confirmed. Game auto-saved? Well, why not? Stepping out of the U-Bahn tunnel, you once again find yourself in the squalid alleys of Drogenkippe. This place is a pit. Piles of waste, human and otherwise, litter the street. Human waste? The gutted husks of commercial buildings stand hollow and empty all around you. Your comlink crackles to life and you can hear the distant sound of the Café Cheshire. Merriment, laughter, the clink of silverware on china. Blitz's voice cuts in a second later. Hey Chief, ready to do this thing? Are you? It sounds like you're nice and cozy there. He scoffs. Of course I am. I've had this run planned out for years, like I said. you hear the slurping sound. Presumably Blitz taking a sip of steaming hot soy calf. The only steam that you can see out here is your own breath condensing in the frigid night air. Enjoying your soy calf, buddy? Oh, sure, Chief. Nothing like a nice hot mug of soy calf on a cold night. You're telling me, Blitz. Yeah, Chief, I guess that it must be pretty frosty out there, huh? Another distant roar of laughter crackles over your comlink. Presumably the patrons of Café Chetle are having a lovely evening. Sorry about that, but look, on the bright side, you get to have an adventure. That's something, right? You owe me for this, man. Blitz sighs. Yeah, Chief. Yeah, I do. Okay. What am I going to do next? What am I gonna... Ah, there is a man standing. Maybe it's not the best idea to confront him directly, if there is any chance to avoid that. But I don't think so. Assis raus, Atzen rein. Assis raus, Atzen rein. Das ist gut. Das ist lustig. No, I'm not. I'm just quick saving here. Just a quick save. And I'm gonna go here. A plain-looking man in a fancy suit taps away at his PDA. He's an older guy, probably in his late 50s. In the filth-strewn streets of Drogenkrippe, he stands out like a sore thumb. At the sound of your approach, he stops what he's doing and shifts his gaze to you. Slick flimsy, right? Who the hell are you? My name's Hasenkamp. I'm Grinder's accountant. What a remarkable coincidence. Hasenkamp nods. His expression is deadpan. Mr. Grinder sent me to ensure that the money transfer goes according to plan. When you enter the building, I'm going in with you. How did Meat Grinder even know that I would be here? Your pal, Blitz, he sent Mr. Grinder a message with a complete breakdown of your plan about an hour ago. What? He did, huh? Your comm crackles to life. Well, of course I did, Chief. How could I be sure that this would get me off the hook if I didn't ask? And so you find out you let a homicidal loan shark know exactly when and where to find me. Well, that's not exactly how I'd put it, but yeah, I guess. There's an awkward pause. In my own defense, I didn't expect him to send his accountant to shadow you, though. That's a new one on me. I hate to interrupt, but if you two are finished, I'd like to get this show on the road. He glances at his wristwatch. I want to get back home before my grandkids go to bed. Couldn't agree more. It's your turn. No, that's... yeah. That's small talk. You have grandkids? He shrugs. My daughter married young. You got a problem with that? And what? Grandkids named Todd and Jarvis and Lindsay? What? I mean, let's talk this through. Are you always this hostile? No, I'm not. On the whole, I'm a pretty nice guy, but standing around here waiting for you hasn't put me in the best of moods. He jerks his head in the direction of the doorway. Now tell your pal to work his magic. The sooner we get this done, the sooner we can get out of this hellhole. Your turn, Blitz. Show us what you got. You got it, Chief. His voice is eager. Heading inside, this won't take 5 seconds. Okay. We're inside. He's inside. And? But, how? Okay, there's where we need to go somehow. Well, no, go. Ah, okay. It's a gatekeeper. I need to talk to it. A gatekeeper IC program stands impassively waiting to challenge all comers. Visitor, identity unknown, please present security code thing. Let's see here. Override security access, root command, trapdoor. There's a brief pause, then the IC flashes twice. Access granted. Yeah, that's what I thought. Yeah, they're moving to the side, and now what? In the next part, auto turret. What can I do? How can I do something? Okay. Visa Watcher IC turns, flashing angrily. A rapid fire sequence of lights pulls out a warning. Keep away. Check my credentials with your friend back there. Go on, I can't wait. A moment later, the Watcher IC flickers apologetically. Second security verification approved. Super user status verified. Query: How may I help you today? To step aside, pal. I'm in a rush. The program obediently moves aside. Proceed and have a pleasant day. Don't mind if I do. Okay, now what? I can still not go to the turret, can I? No. I can just stand in front of this thing. Not being able to push the gatekeepers away. And now what? Ally door. Okay. I'm gonna inspect this. Main system hardware firewall. Fine. This is the only thing we can do, actually. Okay. And that should do it, Chief. You're good to head on inside. The main server should be just ahead. A shocking display of competence from red-haired disaster. That's what Mr. Grinder calls your pal, by the way. He's a good rep around these parts. For a strange reason, all of his friends keep dying. Don't listen to this asshole, Chief. He shouldn't even been here. He shouldn't be here if you hadn't spilled the beans to Mr. Grinder. Yeah. Unfortunately for all of us, me especially, I'm here. So let's just get finished, and then we can all get back to disliking each other on our own time. Fine by me. Anything else that we need to know, Blitz? Yeah, I've hit the first firewall in here. I need you to get in there and install that bypass for me. Got it. We'll go find a terminal. Okay. Enter the bank. Bank? Whatever. Okay, here's a door. There is a desk. Hasenkamp is complaining. The top drawer of this desk is packed full of slender plastic rods, cred sticks, hundreds of them. Grab a handful of cred sticks. You sink your hand into the drawer of loose cred sticks and fish out a fistful. The plastic is slick and pleasant to the touch. As you withdraw your hand from the desk, Hasenkamp chuckles. They're all blank. You don't think that the Landenberg ring would leave them in the unlocked drawer if they had money on them, do you? You're probably right, but couldn't hurt to check. You try to initiate a transfer between one of the cred sticks from the desk and the one in your pocket. Sure enough, the stick from the desk is blank, so is the next one that you try, and the next. Told you so. Now, can we keep moving? Or do you want to test every stick of that drawer? Well, it couldn't... That was a rhetorical question, genius. Come on, slick flimsy, let's keep moving. Yeah, another save game. Ah, here's a lot to find. Medical supplies. Which go... No, I don't pick it up. I pick them up later if I get wounded. And... what I'm saying is I'll pick them up later. This desk is catastrophically messy. Candy wrappers litter its work surface and the bottom drawer is ajar. Search the desk. You about through over there? Hang on a second, I want to check this out. I'm not sure that we're on the same page here, so we should probably hash this out now and save ourselves from time. We are here to fetch the money that your friend owes to Mr. Grinder. That means that we aren't here to ransack desks or steal office supplies. So what you're doing right now could accurately be described as a waste of time. This is going to take long, don't worry. I'm not worried, I'm irritated by it. But fine, whatever, do your thing. Just do it fast, okay? Continue searching, you got it. Rummaging through the desk, you find an old-fashioned binder stuffed with cheap paper. Leafing through the pages, you discovered the cover was what appears to be a business plan. Apparently the Landenberg ring is in the process of opening a string of pay-down loan centers across Drogenkippe. Hey Hasenkamp, what does Grinder think about this? Isn't money lending his racket? Yeah, these Landenberg pricks have been a tick on this ass for years now, sucking away at the revenue that should be lining his pockets. But bad business all around. Thankfully, we're gonna recover at least a little of that cash tonight. And speaking of which, just a second, I'm almost done. At the back of the binder, you find a note scrawled on a slip of scrap paper. Plots. I have real and pressing concerns about this silent partner that you've brought on for the loan center scheme. We don't need him. I keep saying it, but nobody listens. Call me, JB. Any idea who this Plots guy is, Hasenkamp? Miserable son of a bitch. I had to share enough it with that man for... Cuts himself short. Never mind, you don't need to know. The Blitz whispered through the comlink. The plot thickens. Okay. The trash can. Yeah, what's... Yeah. This garbage can hasn't been emptied in a while. When you lift the lid, you find the bin full to overflowing with crumpled paper and disused office stationery. Dig through the trash. Oh, for Christ's sakes, here we go again. Calm down, man, this is all part of the job. This is ridiculous. You're on a run with a deadline and you're rooting around in a trash can. It happens more often than you'd expect. The longer we argue about this, the longer it's gonna take. He steps back, an exasperated expression on his face. Alright, fine, do your thing, but make it quick. Most of the waste in here comes in the form of old bank statements. Apparently somebody in the Landenberg ring has been using the backs of the statements as scratch paper. The third handful of trash that you liberate from the bin contains a note that catches your eye. Hey, where did you score that stuff, man? That juice that you were passing around. That stuff was unreal. I'm serious, man. I haven't been that high since grade school. When you get your hands on more, you let me know. John. What do you make of this, Hasenkamp? Well, let's see. Apparently a man named A scored some juice and it was really unreal stuff. So what do you make of it? A couple of things. One, the Landenberg ring has some real fuck-ups on its payroll, and two, you're wasting our time. Of the two, I'm more upset about the second, because it involves you keeping me here in this cesspool longer than I need to be. Does that answer your question? You seriously need to calm down, man. I'll calm down when I'm out of here and away from you. Now let's keep moving. Blitz whispers to you via comlink. Ask a silly question. Alright, what's going on here? It's a door console. And I think that's where we need to go. Do we need to go there now? I'm gonna save the game. Quickly. And? What's gonna do? Huh? The door's unlocked. There's a small keypad, a keycard reader, and a comm panel set into the wall just beside it. Use the comm panel. You depress the call button, a shrill buzzing sound fills the air. There is no answer. Step away. Again. Again. Enter key code. No, I'm not gonna do this. Step away. Because I don't have it. Yum. It's not gonna be 1, 2, 3 or something. No, it's... Oh. Are we gonna face a fight here? Yeah, I know. I understand. Need to get there by walking around a lot. What's this? It's an office. Watch you step. Oh. This desk is an oasis of order amidst the chaos of the rest of the building. Papers and chips are stacked neatly or filed by name and date. There's even an old-fashioned coffee mug filled with a random assortment of graphic pencils and ink pens. Okay. Hasenkamp raises an eyebrow. Ha! This desk is accurately organized. Must belong to someone in the management. Well, that or an employee with OCD. He shrugs. Sure, that too. Either way, we should keep moving. Time's a wasting. Tell you what, I'll let you know when I'm ready to move on, and until then you stop badgering me about it. Deal? Whatever, just hurry your ass up. Check the stacks of paper. You appear to have discovered a compilation of financial reports. Each report details the fiscal health of a small corporation. Taken as a whole, they paint a picture of small business across the whole of Germany. Each corp in the pile seems to have an interesting, innovative project underway. Unfortunately, all are also in dire financial straits, and at least half of them are teetering on the edge of bankruptcy. Despite the corporation's impending insolvency, the files suggest buying heavily into all of them. Apparently, the Landenberg Ring's sources have led them to believe that all these corporations are on the verge of being acquired by a single megacorp. The file doesn't say which one. A financial crime ring is involved in insider trading. Shocking. Now, can we please move on? Check the drawers. Most of the drawers are neatly stocked with stationery supplies, but nothing interesting turns up. The topmost drawer is locked. I'm not strong enough. I knew it. I'm not strong enough. Honestly. It's awful. You sure? Maybe there are some nicer binder clips in there for you to play with. Or a staple remover for you to steal. The constant griping isn't doing much to improve my opinion of you, Hasenkamp. What a terrible shame. Now let's keep moving if you please. Terminal. This terminal has been left on and the screen is still active. It has been logged in under the name of Albert Trips. Keyboard input has been logged out and a password entry box hangs in the center of the screen. Second password we need. Albert Trips. Okay. Huh? He does? Ah, Jesus. No, Albert. Not Egbert. Huh? I know that wouldn't work. Decking 4. If I only had decking 4. I'm sorry. Can I have decking 4? Oh Jesus, I'm just 1 point away from that. It's a fucking shame. Such a pity. What's here? A vent! Oh, how wonderful. This vent is large enough to fit a drone through. But not me! Here's something to pick up. What's that? A designer amphetamine, cram, adds plus 3 AP and plus 2 movement. Okay. That's simple. I just swap it with the hyper. Okay, we can. There are so many dead ends right now. I don't like this at all. And this is literally another dead end. I hate this. I don't know where to find those passwords. What can I do? What could I do? What could I do? It should be more stronger. And I should be a better decker. But I'm not. I'm simply not. Can I go there? No, I can't. What can I do? What can I do? Here's a password. There's a password. What the fuck? Keycode. Okay. Use. No. Enter keycode. Huh? Decking 5? Are you nuts? 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh. What a surprise. That is wrong. Who would have thought? Use the comm panel. No answer. Press the button again, maybe. You press the button again and hold it. The buzzer screeches like a frightened animal, then sputters and dies out. Moments later, a high-stung voice warbles out of the speaker. Hey, we're getting somewhere. Who the hell are you, and why are you leaning on the goddamn door buzzer? The voice has a shrill, tremulous quality that you recognize instantly. This guy is riding a stim high. You're sure of it. Who wants to know? Who? Who? John Bergfalk. That's who. I'm the one who keeps the servers protected, and I can't do it if you keep interrupting me. The voice calms, goes soft. Somehow it isn't an improvement. Now you tell me who you are. Answer up, chop chop. Who the hell do you think I am? There's a long pause, then the voice warbles out again. Albert? That's right, Albert. Now open the door. You know that you're not supposed to be in here, not after what happened last time. We've already gotten our one and only warning, remember? Last time? Do they have a gay relationship? Does the control panel have a gay relationship with Albert? Or what is it? Yeah, sure, I know, but I also know that I've got a bottle of the good stuff in my bag. Another long pause. The good stuff? You mean like the juice? Well, okay, maybe just a sip or two. The door unlocks with a solid thunk. Alright, let's save the game. Wasn't required to enter the password. The disadvantage of that is that he awaits us. It's not so good. I'm gonna raise my chances and take them. Hasenkamp, help me. This fight, really? Let's look at Hasenkamp's stats. What kind of dude is he? Quick. And he uses pistols. Okay, that's it. Body 8. Okay, that's good. Not bad. Pistol. Dead-eye shot. Yay! 32. Oh. That's something. Just a burst of fire. And I got him. He's dead. Server terminal. And there are all the passwords, huh? Huh? No. I need to take him. Oh, Jesus. The interface of this console has been locked. Peering around behind the terminal, you find an absolute rat's nest of tangled cables running between it and the servers. Blitz, there's an awful lot of cables back here. Come on, Chief. It's not that complicated. They're running a hardware firewall. You'll find it installed on the main matrix line just before it reaches the first server. He sniffs. Kid stuff, really. Yeah, I'm not good at this kid stuff, it seems. Oh, for Christ's sake, quit preening and walk him through it. I had to say it, but he's right. If you want me to get you around that firewall, you're going to have to give me instructions. Blitz size. Alright, Chief. I'll take you through the steps. First, find the main matrix line. It'll be the heavy-duty optical cable that's wired in through a wall from the outside. Okay, got it? Good. Now, find the first box that cable connects it to. It'll have 3 cables plugged into it, 1 power and 2 optical. Connect the ends of the bypass to the optical cables. Following his instructions, you soon have the bypass connected. Alright, that's done. What's next? Nothing. I'm in. That wasn't so hard now, was it? Just get us into the vault, Blitz. I'm on it. Okay. There he is. On it. Huh? There's nothing. There's nothing interesting. Teller area door. There are firewalls in front of it, so let's disarm them. Take bit. Okay, let's see what this gives me. Huh? Come on. Oh. An activation bit. Time to find a socket to plug it into. Oh, really? Oh no. Oh no. One of these games. Jesus. Check the data note first. Might be interesting. Something to post to Shadowrun BBS, maybe? Hey Chief, I found something here that you might want to have a look at. What is it? It looks like a sort of persona non grata list for the Landenberg ring. Everyone here is listed as shot on sight. There are a lot of names here, lots of personal information too. Known associates, credit histories, hollow pics, that kind of thing. Alright, so what's interesting about that? Well, there are 3 names on this list that I recognize. One of them is mine, naturally. The Landenbergs and the Schwarze Herzen never did get along. Another is Hasenkamp's. This goes. I'm not surprised. This bastard would just love my head on a plate. And, Chief, the other one is yours. They've got a whole dossier on you. The idea where they got it from, or why, but no idea where they got it from or why, but they had it. I never even heard of these bastards before tonight, so how the hell do they know about me? No idea. Looks like a new file. It was just uploaded about 20 minutes ago. Hang on a second. There's an attachment. I'll send it to you. Blitz voice falls silent. A few seconds later, a brief message appears on the screen of your PDA. Plots. Here's the intel of those unwanted guests that I warned you about. They are coming tonight. Take appropriate precautions. Plots. I've run into that name a couple of times since we arrived. Any ideas, Hafenkamp? I'm sorry. Jürgen Plotz. He's the leader of the Landenberg ring. I had to share an office with that miserable son of a bitch for 5 years before we went our separate ways. He's the greediest, most narcissistic piece of work that I've ever met, and I work for a loan shark. I'd imagine that he's not a huge fan of you either. No, he's not. Anyway, in the end, it doesn't matter. Mr. Grinder will get paid, and Plotz is gonna write the check. Well, that was very enlightening. Want me to delete the file, Chief? Please. A few seconds passed. Done and done. No need to worry about that anymore. That's very reassuring. Thanks, Blitz. Okay. Now I have to see which trigger to pull first. It's pushed first. I don't know. Yeah. Oh. Okay. Yay! And now what? Can't press this one. That's too bad. Too bad. Now let's press this one. Huh? Yeah. Great. Or maybe not. Oh yeah, it's great. It is great. Oh no. This is getting worse and worse. Alright. Nothing really changed here. Well, what am I gonna do? Can I just, no, I can't. Push it over, this one. Just, let's see what happens. Great. Corroding. I don't like these kind of games. Not very much. What is this? Huh? Alright, Chief. It looks like there's another firewall blocking me from the vault controls. Go on. I'm gonna try to get you limited access to the facility. You should be able to find a terminal in there that can bring this firewall down. And from there I'll get you access to the vault. Got it? No? I'm just gonna save and say I'm gonna go through this in the next part. Until then, bye!